I was around 20 something weeks pregnant when I found out that he was a boy. We had absolutely no name for him. It was really hard for us to come up with Liam's name actually, but we did, and then we're just like, I don't think we have any names left for a boy if we have another boy. We actually did though. We were sitting at the table, Eli and I was just like, what if we name him? And then he came up with the middle name right off the bat. And I was just like, oh, I like it. And he's like, oh, I like it. It was just so strange, but it was pretty cool. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'm going to officially introduce you to this guy. Even though we've shown him on camera, we haven't given you his name, so you have not been properly introduced. Isn't that right? There are quite a few reasons for the fact that we haven't shared his name. It's kind of rude to introduce someone when they're not at their best. When he was born, he had upper respiratory issues because they didn't exactly suction all of the amniotic fluid out of his system. He had to go to the NICU for a little bit. We were kind of monitoring him for a while, and then when they finally did discharge us, they said that he had jaundice. A lot of stuff was going on. There was New Year's. After getting discharged, I kind of jumped into all the things that I hadn't been able to do before I gave birth, which was kind of a lot of stuff. So I completely exhausted myself, and on week 2, I was so tired and drained that I kind of just was out. You know, I was kind of just taking care of the kids, and that was like all I had energy for because I shouldn't have gotten back into all that stuff too soon. At the end of week 2, I was recovering very well. I was doing fine again, and I was ready to like slowly get into things. As my husband said, he was like, you can't take it too fast. You have to just go slowly. I was working on that, and then all of a sudden, all of the kids got hit with RSV, including the baby. That was really rough. I was crying a lot. I was praying a lot. It was really hard. The past week has been so hard. We've never had a baby this young be sick before. Someone came over who was sick. They ended up getting it. The baby was so congested. It just sounded like he couldn't breathe. We were constantly using the bulb. We got like something that you like basically stick like a bulb piece in the baby's nose, and there's like this tube thing, and then you can like use your mouth to like suck out the mucus because the bulb wasn't being good enough. We both stayed up to make sure that he was breathing because it was so scary. I was crying so much, like praying for it to go away because I didn't know what to do with myself. Second night of that, I was like, this can't be just like some normal cold. What the boys were having, there was so much mucus. They have never been sick like this in their life. I got them a cough and mucus thing by Zarbee's, and that really helped Clay and Liam a lot. Like they were fine. But the baby, he was not getting any better. There's nothing that the baby could take because he is so young. And so I took him to the pediatrician on day 2. They said this could help, and what it was is like albuterol in a nebulizer every 4 hours. And albuterol is usually for, I hope I'm saying that right, it's usually for asthma to help
that thing where
the airways.
It says the right thing, yeah.
To help the airways to soften, I believe, and to make them wider so it makes it easier for you to breathe.
Yeah, you basically just had to pump everything out of them with a suction thing and have it open up his airway.
Yeah,
but he had to get over it all by himself.
Yeah, so
not even a month old.
Exactly. So we used the albuterol every 4 hours, and then we would suction him right afterwards with the saline mist, and that was the most, like, the clearest we heard him. At first, like, the first time they did it in the office, he literally sounded so much better. He actually knocked out and slept. He would be breathing through his mouth, like trying to breathe through his mouth when he was awake, but when he would sleep, I don't think he could do that as well, so he would wake up very frequently, so he wasn't getting any sleep. That was the first time he actually like slept really well in 2 days. He slept for like a few hours while I was able to go to the Walmart and with him and the boys, of course, after the appointment, and get the other things that the doctor recommended, which was a cool mist humidifier. We put it in the room and had it like misting over where he was sleeping, but it was really hard, like especially like breastfeeding him and him not being able to breathe to the point where like he has to like only drink milk for like a couple seconds before he like comes off and gasps for air through his mouth. I was bawling. Like, I was crying so hard, like, throughout last week especially. Like, and when he started getting better, I was crying again because, like, he's getting better. Like, I'm so happy. But it's been a really emotional time. And now we're getting sleep again. We're happy for that. So, yeah. And also happy that just we're past that, you know? Just, now we can get things back to normal and, yeah. Oh. That was one of the most scariest weeks of my life. He is sleeping right now, so we cannot wake the sleeping baby, because if you wake the baby, you feed the baby, and you know you guys are not here. So, is that bad? He is growing super well. He is 10 pounds now. Like, he's actually a month old today. Are you trying to show them this tights?
Yeah.
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 You're like, we need to bring the morale up, right? We need to bring the mood up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but anyways, we're having so much fun. I think it's probably time to go over his name now. But I want you to be up close and personal because, you know. This is Ark Everett Aquilili. So, this is our latest edition, and he is so perfect, just like the rest of them. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching our video. Thank you so much for waiting and being so patient to find out this guy's name. And yes, it is pretty, like, uncommon, but I guess that's what we're going for. You know, we have Claymore, Liam, Ark. He has to feel just as special. So we really love the name, and we hope that you will too, but if you don't, that's okay. Thanks for watching, and you'll see us soon. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, and tap that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. More videos come, so please stay tuned.